Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm one of the counselor advocates in the SAFE office, and I use she, her pronouns.
And I'm Bethany. I'm also a counselor advocate in the SAFE office, and I use they, them pronouns. And we're going to talk a little bit about responding to disclosures of interpersonal violence for those who are non-mandated reporters on campus. When we had Title IX changes and had a new Title IX policy developed in August of 2020, we had many folks on campus who were mandated reporters and no longer are. So we're going to talk just a little bit about some quick tips of how to handle those disclosures. So a little bit about our office. The SAFE office is a confidential office on campus that provides support for those who have experienced or currently are experiencing sexual violence, sexual harassment, relationship or dating violence, and stalking. We are available while school is in session 24/7 on our helpline at 336-758-5285. We provide a number of different services: counseling, individual and group counseling, accompaniment or advocacy services for a number of different kind of consultative services around campus for students. So whether that's Title IX or academic advising, we can provide support with the student while they go to those different offices. Consultation for faculty or staff, or for a student who might just be interested in what sort of resources are available. So salient to this conversation is knowing that you can reach out to us at any time. So maybe if you have a student disclose an experience of interpersonal violence to you, knowing that you can reach out to us and consult. And you don't have to disclose the student's information if they're not at a place where they want that information shared, or if they might be at a place where they want sort of a warm handoff to someone. We can also consult in that way, and just be that kind of warm handoff for the student where we can provide that bridge of care, remembering that we are a confidential office. So anything shared with us stays within our office. And we can also provide information about reporting options, both within the university and outside of the university. And then also psychoeducation on trauma. We are providing virtual services right now. We do have somebody in our physical office space on campus, but most of our services remain virtual. And we have some open offices available if students need a safe place to come visit from and have their virtual appointments from. If you need follow-up information, or you're wondering when this was recorded and if that's still relevant, please give us a call or just check for updates on the website. So these are just some quick tips to kind of orient to what do I do now that I'm no longer a mandated reporter. So just some 3 C's. Our first one is care. This is just remembering to put the student first, right? And just putting them at the center of their own conversation when they've shared something with you. Dropping any assumptions that you might have, and using really supportive statements like just simply what can I do to support you right now, can go a really long way with providing agency to the student of where they need to go with that conversation. Remembering that these are really difficult things to share. So just thanking them for that openness and that vulnerability and trusting you with what they have shared with you. And asking what do they need to feel safe right now, remembering that there are multiple types of safety, and there's physical safety and emotional safety, and so this can mean a lot of different things, and letting them sort of guide the way in that conversation, so that you all can be in a place where they're sort of at the center and ready to lead the way and have agency in the conversation.
And that ties right into our second C, which is connect. And the first part of this is a reminder again that you can confidentially consult with the SAFE office if you do receive a disclosure of interpersonal violence, and talk through how to support the student and what options may be available to offer them. We are happy to do that. And the second is a reminder to offer the student different options for confidential resources on campus, and options for how you can connect that student to the resource. Maybe it's saying, I can email the SAFE office. I met Stephanie and Bethany. email them and CC you. That way you all can get connected. Or here's their phone number. You can feel free to call them 24/7. We can three-way call them and I could step off once you all are connected. Offering those options of different way to connect the student on campus can go a long way. Which moves us to our third C, which is check in. We first want to name that we encourage you all to check in with yourself and engage in self care as needed after receiving a disclosure of interpersonal violence. That can be heavy, and we encourage you to seek out resources. We can provide referrals for those as well and engage in regular self care practices. The second point here is offering options to the student for a follow-up check-in plan that is safe for them, whether that's contact by email, maybe saying, I will plan to reach out to you in 1 week to see if you've connected with the resources that are relevant for you and work for you and are supportive, or is there more I can help connect you to, more I can do to support you in the classroom? Outlining what options there could be for a follow-up plan can also go a long way for the student to feel prepared for what to expect and to know that someone will check in and kind of circle back and see that they are connected and are feeling supported at this time.
And finally, just a reminder that having these conversations is really difficult. So just a reminder of how isolating it can feel, both for the student to come forward with these things and then also for you all of receiving these disclosures and having these conversations. And so we are here and available to consult with and be a support and to help even connect you all to resources as staff and faculty too, to get your own support, to help find those resources. And remembering that a lot of people sort of worry they're going to say the wrong thing. And the most important thing is being present. And we have these sort of 3 quick tip C's here, and please reach out to us if you have any follow-up questions or concerns.